Not just because of the results, I think because, you know, just in general play as well. I think even in the second half, considering they were away from home. But I said before the game, I was so desperate for the Liverpool to win tonight, as I am, as you know, every time Liverpool play. But more so for the manager, for what he's been through in the last sort of few days. I don't know him that well, got no real relationship with him, but he's the Liverpool manager. We know what's going on, we don't need to go into that. But I think what it does, but that's a huge result for, you know, for him, and listen, and the club, more importantly. But I think for him tonight, on what he's been through the last few days and the interviews he's had to give, and as I said, yeah, a massive result for the manager. I'm absolutely over the moon for him.
Do you think anyone from Liverpool will speak to us?
I hope so.
Yeah?
I would speak to anyone.
Okay.
Yes.
Not ruin that relationship.
Is the bigger question.
Listen, you know what? I don't care about my relationship. As long as Liverpool win, I can have the worst relationship with anybody in the world. I'm happy when Liverpool win, and that'll do me.
I like seeing you in a better mood.
Well, I'm in a better mood.
You're a bit frosty, weren't you? Pre-match.
We had a good debate. That was it.
Yeah.
Who won? Who won?
I mean, there was no way.
Liverpool won.
It was basically agreeing the same thing.
There's a great thing that the Anfield Wrap supporters club do when their thing. When
Why do you go
Liverpool
on social media though? We have to address this. It goes on social media, see what the Liverpool fans are saying, agrees with them, gets a journalist.
Whoa.
Go.
I do not do that. I'm basically the only one who goes, if I believe something, I go my own way.
No, I'll give you that.
Yeah. Don't ever tar me with that. There's plenty of views in the media who do that one. Check how the wind's glowing and go where everyone said. But listen, what I was getting back to was, yeah, you had to come off social media because you couldn't put up with the heat. Right. My point was, the Anfield Wrap, a Liverpool supporters group who do the media stuff, they're fantastic. And they always put something out when Liverpool win. When Liverpool win, we all win. Yeah?
Yes.
So any Liverpool supporter, you know what problems we've got, or we argue or debate about players or fans, or we don't like the manager or we do like the manager, when Liverpool win, we all win. We're all happy.
What about when he was
We're all happy tonight.
What happened when
Well, I was definitely not happy when Liverpool won when I was in Everton. No, I was not. But I am now.
So we're allowed to switch sides now. Brilliant.
Like you do it right now. We're going to have a great post-game show. I can feel it. I'm feeling it in my bones.
Fortunately, we have got some other fixtures to talk about with
the league and the way they are and carrying that momentum, that will be good for them. But like I said, they made it difficult for themselves again in the first half.
What's up?
I love debating with Jamie, you know. I just love it.
Well, anyway, we had enough of that because it's not just us here tonight. No, of course, we've got the women's crew with us as well. They are in London in the studio. We're going to do a whole big full post-game, kind of share the duties between us on the men's game, the women's game, but give us some of the headlines from what you saw tonight.
Thanks, Kate. I'm sat with my girls. It's a bit more calmer over here than over there.
Soft set.
We're a bit more sophisticated, classier over here, Jamie. The biggest storyline, though, coming out of today's match day is PSG have been eliminated out of the Women's Champions League. They haven't won a single game. They drew to Leuven. Girls, I don't think anyone was expecting this, were they, Darian?
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of expecting it because PSG have been so poor.
You actually thought that the club to come away with nothing is crazy in a league phase. We've talked about league phase and it being part of the women's structure now and how competitive it is, and that's why we could do it as a was again crazy, but they were phenomenal on the counter-attack.
Right, we'll be breaking down Real Madrid and PSG a lot later, but Kate, back to you for now.
Thanks, yes, thanks. So we're going to bring you all the usual stuff in the post-game. We'll bring you
massive post-game coming on. We've got interviews, hopefully someone from Liverpool, Barcelona win, Chelsea lost. Plenty to go. Don't worry. Stay with us.
Hello. Welcome to our studio in London. It is so good to be here. Thank you for being with us still.
Kate,
Terry, have a stretch. Yes, did you? Upper body?
Always.
Okay. Anyway, so Jamie's Liverpool get the win. Get the win today. Just one goal in it. It was a penalty, but we're going to take you through some of the action, some of the highlights from this game. Let's take a look, first of all, at the chance that we saw for Curtis Jones. Jamie, do you want to talk us through this?
Yeah, I think it was more of a half chance, what I can remember. I think it was a shot outside the box, wasn't it? It's not like you're pulling him back because he's going through to the goal. He's got his back to goal, he's going nowhere. So he's only got himself to blame there, but I do think it was a little bit harsh.
Manuel Akanji has actually just spoken to Aranita Jones, who's over there at the San Siro. This was his thoughts on the penalty decision. Let's hear it.
Yeah, it was the penalty situation. I mean, he pulls his shirt, but it's a soft pull. And obviously, if you watch everything in slow motion, everything looks far worse than it actually is. The player runs away from the goal, and he pulls his shirt a bit, and it's one of the softest penalties I've ever seen. But in the end, we also have to be honest, and we can't get in the position and, to give the referee even the opportunity to whistle a penalty there. But, to me, it's never a pen. But we also have to be honest with ourselves and don't come in the position to give the referee even the opportunity to give a penalty like this.
Go on, Jamie.
I was just saying we didn't need to hear from him because I just told you exactly what had happened there. But no.
Are you sure? I think it was all about something different.
No, he was talking about he felt it was harsh, like we said, but he said about his own player. What do you do? Referee an opportunity, and that's daft, especially from a player as experienced as him.
Is there any reason that we have the chopsticks?
I've had them all night because I didn't use them with my food. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm like Hannah. I use a fork instead of chopsticks. But tonight, maybe we can both learn how to use chopsticks.
Maybe I'll that'd be interesting.
I thought it'd be good. A good segment.
Segment, yeah. Okay. Matty, have you got any interest in a chopstick segment?
No, how to use them. I've never used them. I've never picked food up with a chopstick.
No.
Should we drop table time for it? No, everyone's excited about table time.
And Szoboszlai did that, one of the best players of Liverpool so far this season, I have to say. He was magnificent. McAllister was very good. I like the way Liverpool played and stopped actually Inter playing. The tactic set up by the coach was on point. That 4-diamond-2, that at times the two strikers had to work really hard. Ekitike kept the ball very well. Isak, you could see that he's still not at the races in terms of playing the whole game. I just like the way they were. Curtis Jones in midfield, Szoboszlai, McAllister. You could see that Joe Gomez also lacking of minutes because he struggled at the end of the game a tiny bit. But that was a proper Liverpool performance that I remember of your team doing, Jamie, in the times of Benitez. That's how you play away from home. I didn't think they had it in their locker. That's what I was saying at the very beginning. But they stopped Inter playing, regardless of if it was a penalty or not a penalty. And the result is how they played the game. That was, I would say, if you're a Liverpool fan, obviously, Jamie, reassuring to what can come next.
OK, so good news for Liverpool tonight. We've got loads more action to round up for you when we come back after the break. We've got a full post-game for you. Atalanta beat Chelsea tonight after going 1-0 down. Barcelona came back from 1-0 down against Frankfurt too. And Tottenham with a solid 3 points, 3 unanswered goals against Slavia Prague. We'll bring you more in just a second. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. Phones down. It's,
Social media, look at him.
Love it. I'm just made up we won.
You just what?
Just made up we won.
Oh, OK. Well, that's an excuse to be on your phone when we come back. Do you not make everybody put the phones down at the table when you're all having a family meal? Is that not like a Carragher family?
You know what? We don't
rule?
often have a family meal. Oh. And that's something we're going to fix at Christmas.
Oh, I like
when
that.
my daughter comes back from London, So we don't often,
Because everybody's away doing different things. Son's away playing football.
Yeah, daughter's in London in Canary Wharf playing Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games. If anyone wants to go and come over from the States and go and watch the show. Getting rave reviews, by the way, on the West End. Amazing reviews. Yeah. My son has just scored at the first Carragher to score in the FA Cup. Look, here she is.
Wow.
Honestly, unbelievable. You've got to go and see it.
I want to go. Where are our courtessy tickets? Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, we're all going to go after Christmas, aren't we?
Are we?
Yes. I'm going to pay for the tickets.
No, we can't do a Monday night. What would we do?
We'll do can we not do a Thursday?
We can do a Thursday. Yeah.
We'll do a Thursday.
Stay down an extra night.
Yeah, why not? Oh, but why not do a Monday? Come the day earlier.
Because you can't do a Monday.
It's not on a Monday. Tuesday. She does Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2 on a Friday, 2 on a Saturday.
She's working hard.
Wow. She is working.
What about James Carragher Jr.?
Yeah, what about your son?
The first Carragher to ever score in the FA Cup.
Good
the size of him, honestly.
That's so cool. Is he
best young centre-back in England?
We were wondering about the stats and just is he the better Carragher?
Yeah, he's going to be.
Look.
He'll be better than me, don't worry about that. He's bigger than me, he's quicker than me, he's better looking than me. He's got the lot.
Goals per game.
You must be proud of your kids,
ratio.
No, come on, you don't need that. Come on. Yeah, they're doing all right, aren't they?
Very well, congrats. We're very happy for the Carragher family.
You know what? You should have your own show.
I have.
Reality TV.
Reality TV, the Carraghers.
Yeah, should we have the...
You remember the Osborns?
Yeah.
The Carraghers.
Carraghers, yeah. Yeah, keep it up, yes.
Yeah, the new Osborne.
Change the C to the K.
Yeah?
Well, they put subtitles on it.
They'll need to.
Would Nicola be up for it, Jamie?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you go to the house and be like, you know, MTV Cribs and all that? You go for
Yeah. I mean,
Liverpool.
we probably need a little bit of help coming in.
I've
I
got
think
a
you're
name
the
for
man.
you.
Come on.
Merseyshaw.
Oh, like Geordie Shore. We're not like them.
Obviously, you're
Jesus.
That's not bad,
Jesus, you won't
Micah.
get that type of content.
So what would you do? Talk us through a day in the life of Mr. Carragher. Or the Carragher family.
The Carragher family, we'll get Mia back.
Go to the gym in the morning.
100%, got to get out the house. People have got to get out their houses.
Mm-hmm.
Stop staying in your house.
Okay.
You've got to get out your house. Get the gym. Go for some food with the lads. Bit of banter, bit of like, you know, watch the football when you get in.
Yeah.
And maybe say...
But what, Nicola, what's she doing here? Is she...
Have a chat about 10:30.
Okay. And what about
Have
you?
a what? A chat about 10:30?
I'm only joking.
Anyway, chopsticks still going, I see. We'll keep a hold of them. Let's talk about the Atalanta game. Atalanta game.
First one, I mean, it looked like it was tight. You see here on this angle, time...
He's in that box.
That could have been dealt with.
Well, thanks, Jamie. That was interesting. Enjoyed that. So, Spurs with the 3-0 win against Slavia Prague. Good stuff. 3 points for them. Meanwhile, we've still got all the women's action to wrap up for you. The girls are going to do that for you after this very short break. There they are. Hannah now has the chopsticks.
Come on.
I've got
Come
my
on, Hannah.
chopsticks.
Come on, Hannah.
She's been practicing.
Let's
Come
see.
on.
See what she's got.
Do we have footage from you practicing before? Or us teaching you? Oh my God, that was incredible. Wow. I'm actually so impressed by
you. You don't know, aren't you?
Welcome on in, everybody, to our Women's Champions League desk. Hannah, Kelly, Darian, Jen, and Janelli. Good thing I got all of them. Didn't get any of those names.
You got the chopsticks and you got the names.
Exactly, I'm getting better and better per segment. Right, let's take a look at some of the Women's Champions League action, because we've seen the first half today of match day 5. Starting off with Real Madrid, they were able to beat Wolfsburg 2-0. A very hard game for them coming into this match. I don't know.
Who couldn't get back into the game. 2 players down for Real Madrid, and they still came up 2-0 winners. That was a huge result for them. Both still qualified, right enough, but to go 2 red cards and still get a 2-0 win against a top team, great result for Real Madrid.
Yeah, Real Madrid are now 3rd in the table. Right, moving on to our game in North London. Arsenal took on Twente. They were able to win that one 1-0, Jen. Good game.
Couldn't chase the second or third result. Positive thing for me was seeing Kim Little coming off the bench. Didn't quite see Leah Williamson. I think it was too tight a game for her to come into. But still, strong result against a Twente who have disrupted Chelsea in this format so far.
Right, on to our game in Austria, one of our early matches today. We saw St. Pölten lose 5-0 to Juventus. Juventus are flying at the moment, Kelly. They're 3rd in the table.
Minus on the ball, that's a top international experience showing it there.
Right, perhaps the biggest storyline in matchday 5 was this game between Paris Saint-Germain and Leuven. So Paris drew that game.
Have no one to rely on. Who's leading this team besides Karshawi?
I think it's a mentality thing. They have good players on the team. They've lost a lot of players, but they still have top talent, part of their team. But it's how are you as PSG, as a player of the certain caliber that they have, gonna go into Champions League, not get a single point up until today, and then they get 1 point against Leuven.
Yeah, I agree. It's a mentality thing. Like 22 shots, 6 on target. The goalkeeper for Leuven was the player of the match.
Yeah.
Look at the investment between these two teams, and it's Leuven's first time in this tournament, and you're drawing against massive teams.
And
That's a win for Leuven.
This keeps Leuven in the conversation.
Yeah.
They're sitting 6 points in 11th, and PSG's going home, eliminated.
Do you think the manager has more time?
No.
You think it's
They were
getting
just there
hotter?
since
I think his
last
seat is
July?
on fire right
I
now.
think this is it for the manager.
I just think it's unbelievable. 1.5 games.
I think they also have to bring in some more experienced players. I think the players that they're depending on, it's really young academy players, and I think they need to bring in 2 or 3 players that have played at the highest level to help them turn things around. Yes, Karshawi is the only one that has maybe stepped up into that leadership role. She is their captain. but I don't think it's enough for them. I don't think she can do it by herself. I think she needs help, and there's nothing wrong with that. They just need to recognize that and find a way to move forward.
Right then, everybody, that's all we saw for the women on today's match day. But Jamie, I'm going to send it over to you because you've got your chopsticks in hand.
Oh,
you're going to show me how it's done?
A bit of tips
Here we go.
Big Meeks.
Oh.
Too easy.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Micah's face.
That was
Micah,
worse
you
than
gave him
me.
tips? Is this your coaching? Bad coaching?
There we go.
We've done it now. We've done it.
Sherry's not impressed.
Not at all.
That's better.
I'm not sure what we're going to do after break, but hopefully no more chopstick action.
All right then, everybody, we're going to
we
go
got some more games to go
more
through.
men's, more men's after this short break, Kate. More men's Champions League.
More men's. Okay, more men's Champions League after
Well done,
break. We'll
Hannah.
be back in a second. Well, somebody's talking to her, aren't they? This is so exciting. Paramount Plus is the new home of UFC. Starting this January, you can stream every single fight live with just one subscription. UFC on Paramount Plus. That is so exciting. Looking forward to UFC on Paramount Plus. Very good that it's the new home. Welcome along, Micah. Good to have you with us. It's family time. Phones are away. So let's talk about PSV at home against Atletico Madrid. Atletico.
Marseille has been magnificent, really.
One other game that we haven't mentioned yet to you was the one that got played really early. What's up?
Why are you smiling?
All good. Because the producer and I were just having an interesting exchange as we went. Matt Curtis. Anyways, Kairat Almaty were at home against Olympiacos. 1-0 was the score in that one. Olympiacos with the away win against Kairat Almaty. Played in very cold and very distant conditions, so good win for Olympiacos. We are going to go to a break. It'll be a surprise what's coming up after the break. Yes, because we don't know. Tomorrow, everybody, we've got another massive day of double Champions League action coming up for you. On the men's side, you've got Arsenal travelling to Bruges, PSG heading to Athletic Club, and in the marquee match of the day, Kylian Mbappe's Real Madrid hosting Erling Haaland and Manchester City. It's tasty, isn't it, Micah?
Wait for that one.
Over in the women's competition, Alexia Putellas and Barcelona play Benfica. You've got Alyssa Thompson's Chelsea facing Roma, and it is Manchester United against the 8-time champions Lyon. You can catch all 14 games tomorrow live on Paramount Plus. Our coverage begins at 1:30 p.m. Eastern for you, with the day's 4 early games streaming live from 12:45 p.m. We'll see you in a second. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome. Oh, you're behind me. Didn't realise that. Okay.
Some of them selfies you're taking, and you get everyone in. You know, the selfie you're taking, you get everyone in.
One of those.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, speaking of that, everybody is still here. As you can see, look, all the girls are still here. We're doing
They
the
do a
double.
picture on that.
We're just trying to talk, but James is talking all over. The double Champions League show, the men and the women all together. This is our final segment, everybody. Before we speak to the girls one last time, we do want to tell you that tomorrow we've got a new episode of Kicking It, Dropping It for you. I sit down with World Cup winner, friend of Thierry Henry, Cesc Fabregas. He talks about Spain's golden generation, his legendary career, transition to management at your team Como, and yes, Thierry Henry.
Am I still the most viewed on Kicking It?
I thought that was
I've
Thierry.
met Thierry at an older age, where he's more in his, sophisticated coaching era. You met him as a young man, as a player. Do you have anything you could share about who Thierry was in the dressing room?
No, Thierry was special character. I was always, I never told him that, but I respected him so much that I was scared of him. Okay? I was so scared because he was an idol, he was the leader. But again, inside the dressing room, when there were times I remember him dancing in the dressing room. I remember him making some jokes. He would always bring these games that maybe he can tell you more about, where you have the dices and you have to, I don't remember exactly, but with the
you have
French
to guess
players,
under the
the other cup, and you have to you have to kind of lie or something like that. And I used to play with the big boys, and I was there always so scared, but he was always with me. I have to say, only thank you. Only thank you, even today, for how he's treating me, how good he made me feel. Now he will know that I was a bit scared of him, but not anymore.
Don't be scared of Thierry Henry. Don't be scared of Thierry Henry. You can check it out, by the way, the Cesc Fabregas edition of Kicking It tomorrow, 9 p.m. on CBS Sports, Golazo Network and Paramount Plus. It's also going to be on YouTube the day later. You're not scared of TT?
Don't listen to Jamie. He's been on one tonight, hasn't he?
What's the game, by the way?
Oh, Perudo.
Oh, Perudo. Okay.
Perudo, yeah.
You have like the 5 cups or whatever.
Yeah. But you know, it's nice what actually said. But when I was in the dressing room, I had time for nobody. It was about winning. I'm not a competitor anymore, so I'm more soft. But in the dressing room, it was about winning. If you don't win, then we're gonna let you know.
Yes.
That's about it.
We're going to very quickly say goodbye to anybody who was watching on CBS Sports Network. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Meanwhile, we here will continue on Paramount Plus. Yes, we got extra time, Micah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We all love that. Micah, you were talking before about how you'd like to see a reality show involving Jamie.
Yes, I would.
Oh my God, where are we going now?
Thought, how would that go? What would that look like? Here we go. Should we take a look?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that! Wow. You know what? Can I have that as a Christmas? Can I get that picture?
What do you want to do with it?
I don't know. Sign it. All of us.
Do you like the idea of Carragher's?
Yeah, Maisie Show. I mean, Maisie Show.
Yeah?
Maisie Show.
Who do you like more out of your kids?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
People, I don't think that happens. People don't have favourite kids, do they?
Wow. Some of them do.
Do they? Do you?
No, I don't.
Mia's your
It'd be
favourite,
Mia.
isn't she?
Yeah, I was going to say Mia. Little girl.
I don't shout at Mia. I don't shout at James, not the size of him. Seen the size of him? You'd have that spell, you know, when you got your kids, especially your son, where you think, I've got to leave it now, because if he turns on me, I'm done. Yeah.
Hannah, do you want to talk to us about what you guys have got coming up tomorrow in Champions League?
Yes, of course I can. We've got the second half of Matchday 5 on the Women's Champions League. Jen, you're on the call tomorrow for the Man U game.
Woo, I am, yeah. They're playing against Lyon, and they fell really short, actually. Mark Skinner's done a really great job with a young squad, a thin squad, not much depth. But they had a big defeat against Wolfsburg, Manchester United. So for me, this is another massive test. They're coming up against 8-time Champions League winners against Lyon. They've come out flying. They beat Arsenal in their opening match day 1. Huge game tomorrow, and can't wait to call it.
Kelly, your Chelsea are up against Roma. They've just lost their first WSL game in 19 months.
Yeah.
What can we expect to see from them tomorrow?
Tough. I think that they have to bounce back in a big way, score a lot of goals, because they had the best of the game this weekend against Everton. Everton goalkeeper had a worldie game. So, but this is kind of the issue with Chelsea this season, is that they create a lot of chances, but they're not clinical enough. So tomorrow they have to be clinical. They have to get a lot of goals, because again, this top 4 is going to come down to goal differential. And they've already slipped up once, getting a tie in that early game. They've got to win, and they got to score a lot of goals.
Next game, Barcelona. They're without their Ballon d'Or winner, Bonmati. Do you think they'll be worried tomorrow going up against Benfica, Janelli?
I think right now there's a lot of talk about how much Barcelona is going to miss Aitana Bonmati. And I think, to be clear, there's nobody like her. There's a reason why she's one of the best players in the world. But I think Barcelona, at least against Benfica, they're not worried about this game.
Yeah, it's not will they win, it's how many goals will they score.
No, it's how many goals we can score, exactly. And they have players like Vicky Lopez, who has stepped up and proved that she can play in that creator role. She can, she's really great when she's on the ball. So I think, speedy recovery to Aitana. But I think Barcelona is in good hands right now.
All right, then. So we've just previewed some of the games we'll be seeing tomorrow. But Kate, back to you.
Like it. Well, we have inevitably spent a bunch of time this show talking about Mo Salah. It was going to happen, wasn't it? But Nita Jones is over there at the San Siro, where Liverpool played their game against Inter Milan. She's spoken to Andy Robertson about the Mo Salah situation. So let's listen to that.
Firstly, he would probably want the season to have went better for the club and for him. He puts huge amount of pressure on himself to perform all the time, and last season he took it to a whole new level in terms of at times he carried this whole team forward to go and achieve amazing things. And look, I think we've all been below the standards of last season, Mo included, and he'll be first to admit that. So. And then obviously finds himself out of the team, which is probably a bit of a unique situation for him. So, look, it's obviously something that he's not used to experiencing, but he was positive yesterday in terms of wishing us all well, sending us on our way, and I'm sure he would have liked to have been involved, but the support for the lads was still there, and as a teammate, that's all you can ask.
I guess what's interesting is that there's still a big question around what happens next, right? In terms of how this situation moves forward. There's another game that he could potentially play or be involved in against Brighton before he heads off to African Cup of Nations. Do you expect to see him in that squad at the weekend?
I don't think so, to be honest. I don't know sort of why you sort of almost bring the circus of it. You know, whether he was on the bench, is he warming up the supporters? I don't know. Could it split the crowd with the manager and Mo Salah? So I just think because there's only one more game before he goes away, I think it's probably better if he just leave it for now and then see how the land lies when he's back from AFCON. I'm on the back as well of Liverpool performing well. The first time we really see an Ekitike and Isak together, you'd think Wirtz would start on Saturday as well at home to Brighton. So it might... I actually said a few weeks ago Liverpool might have to almost build a team while Mo Salah was at AFCON for the future. Listen, for whatever reason, it's happened a couple of weeks before he's gone away to AFCON. But Liverpool were always going to have to find a way to get their big money signings in the team, and it hasn't happened yet, where all three have started. So I think the game against Brighton is a great opportunity to play the two strikers, play Wirtz behind the front. He was on the bench tonight. He did well when he come on. So I think it's the first time we might see that. And maybe what is the future of Liverpool in terms of going forward, not just this season, probably over the next 18 months to 2 years.
You just want Salah to apologise and move on. Salah to apologise and move on. Because you don't want one of your legends of your club to go out like
No, you don't. And you know what? I love Mo Salah, the player. I absolutely love him to bits. He's been one of the greatest players. I've said that constantly in the world over the last 8 years. One of the greatest players in the history of the club. But the players know, the supporters know who Nane Slot's names, that you can't act like that after the game. But listen, it's happened now. I'd love him to apologise and be back involved.
Are we saying apologise internally or apologise
No,
publicly?
I mean, to his teammates. He disrespected his teammates. And, you know, we had a little barney before. I was prodding him and winding him up a little bit. But he has disrespected his teammates. I think he's right. I had an opinion. Thierry mentioned it before the game in terms of he can say what he wants, but he's got to deal with the consequences. But I just didn't want to see him go out like this.
Yeah, I think it'd be sad for someone who was being so good for a club. And listen, we're all different how you leave a club, and it's difficult to sort of choreograph, you know, the right end, and sometimes it can be messy for players. But I think it would be sad considering what he's done for Liverpool if he wasn't given an amazing send-off, whether that's on Saturday at the end of the season or he comes back from AFCON. I don't know the actual date actually when AFCON finishes or there's a transfer window. I'm not sure, but. Yeah, I love Mo Salah, the Liverpool player, and what he's done.
Yeah, can you give him a bit of love? Because I feel like...
I've never stopped giving him love for the last 8 years.
I know, but I feel like people are starting to say it's personal now. And I know it's not personal.
I don't care what people say. I'm not interested in what people say.
Since you've been on social media for the last 2 hours.
Honestly, but it doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me.
Do you think social media affects me? Is that what you're insinuating?
It did affect you. That's why you have to come away from it.
I spend all my time on X, formerly known as Twitter. I've got better things to do.
Okay.
What do you like to do?
The point I'm trying to make is...
Relax.
I have got
Go to Abu Dhabi.
I've got no problem.
Put my feet up.
I've got no problem. I love Mo Salah, the football. Absolutely adore him. Raved about him for 8 years, and I continue to do so. And it would be sad that he doesn't get the chance. Listen, because he's going to move on sooner or later.
So, would you like to apologise to Mo and just say sorry for any disrespect? It just comes from passion. You're a fan. Go on, just say it down the lens.
Mo, I apologise if I've upset you. I love you as the Liverpool player, but you just need to behave yourself off the pitch.
That's fair.
That was upsetting.
That looked very genuine.
Yeah. Do you think he's got CBS? Do you think he's got a dodgy box?
Got social, I'm pretty sure.
Social.
So that is it from all of us. The whole crew, the combined crew, men's and women's champions.
Big one tomorrow. Kate, what have we got? Table time.
Thierry, Jamie, Micah, Hush,
wine wench.
Hannah, Janelli, Jen, Darian, Kelly. We will all be here tomorrow. And yes, Micah is right. We do have a special edition of Table Time. It's our final Christmas edition. It's not Christmas.
Wine Down Wednesday.
Wine Down.
What does Wine Down Wednesday? You have to.
Well, you're going to find out soon. You're going to find out.
Oh my God! Come on, guys!
Good hammer.
What are we doing? Yes. All of that to look forward to and more. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. It has been good to have you with us. We will see you all tomorrow. Make sure you join us for that. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.